So today we will review the movie Now You See Me Season 1. Next slide, please. Okay. What is this movie about? First, we would like to introduce you to members of this magician group. The first man on the left side is Jack Wilder. The next person is Dana Atlas. The woman is Haley Leaves, and the man on the right side is Maurice McKinney. They are a group of magicians called the Four Horsemen. The beginning of this movie was caused by each of them received a weird tarot card, which leading them to New York City. A year later, they performed in Las Vegas, their show funded by an insurance magnate named Arthur Tresler. They present a complicated trick by random one of audience to be teleported into the vault of his bank in Paris. And of course, it looked like a criminal. So the next day, FBI come to their apartment. Staff suspect them but have no evidence. Next slide, please. Dylan Rose, one of FBI staff, turns to consult with Thaddeus Bradley, who is a former magician turned magic debunker. And in this page, he wears a black suit. Next show in New Orleans. The Four Horsemen transfer money from Tresler's bank account to the audience, whose insurance claims were refused by Tresler Company in the wake of hurricane. Next slide, please. So Tresler hired Fadas to expose them and relying on cooperation from FBI. The Four Horsemen be aware of it, so they hurry to escape. But while they is escaping, Dylan finds a clue of the next performance, stealing cash from the safe company. The FBI find the lost safe, but there was no money in it. And the time has come. At our center, the Four Horsemen jump down from the roof and disappear along with counterfeit fake money ring. The real money was found in Thaddeus' car and he was arrested. The final, Dylan visits Thaddeus in jail and reveals that himself is the mastermind behind everything because he wants to revenge everyone who involved in his father's death. Next slide.
What we think about this movie? First, about the story. Strengths. The actors were good than we expect, and number two, interesting concept. We never seen the concept like this in other movie. Number three, many twist parts. And four, each character bring a very unique style. Weakness. Number one, plot not all logical and cliche. Two, this movie thing is being intelligent, but actually is not challenging enough. Three, romantic elements were incredible for us. And four, character using a dialogue spoken so fast with a convoluted vocabulary. Next page. And about production, the strength. A director created cinema scene like realistic. Two, action part was so good. And four, the cast was get character was fit and weakness. One camera shot was that was checking all the scene. Two, CGI too much and somewhere ridiculous. Next page.
So in this part, I'm going to talk on the point about compare and contrast element in the movie, which have learned in the class. Beginning with some vocabulary from Unit 7, Mind Over Matters. First one is illusions on page 74. Illusion is something likely to be wrongly perceived or interpreted by the senses. This movie is all about magic and hologram technology, which hallucinates our eyes. In every magic show, or the way the Four Horsemen figure out their problems, the things that it is called illusions. Another one is paranoid on page 80. Paranoid is a feeling extremely nervous or worried because you believe that other people don't like you or trying to harm you. The four horsemen get paranoid when FBI agents Dylan Rose and Interpol agents Arma Dre have an arrest warrant for them. Next slide, please. Moreover, we have some idioms that we got from the class. First one is, the cat is out of the bag, is to allow a secret to be known from page 81. In the movie, Morgan Freeman attempted to reveal the magic tricks and wipe out the four horsemen. Furthermore, be all in someone's mind is to exist solely in someone's thoughts, later than in reality on page 82. According to the movie, when the four horsemen made a magic show, the audience were all in their mind in the way of illusions. Next slide, please. Besides, there are some of my experience in my life which are linked to this movie. Nowadays, there are lots of places where we can watch the fascinating magic shows. From my experience, I have participated in the magic show at Tuxedo Magic and Illusion Hall Pattaya and at Dreamworld Amusement Park. I was extremely excited by the show, and it was incredible to watch at that moment. Next slide, please.
How does the movie affect your view toward the topic chosen? The movie Now You See Me corresponds to Unit 7. My overall matter, where each character used their own wish and wish to achieve their goals. Each of the magic come from practice, but also use the skill like of each person that is not the same as well. This makes it sound like the character make a mistake, but in the trust, they only want to bring a justice to society. The movie with an interesting concept that deliver magic directly to big screen. With the praise, the closer you look, the less you see. It's brain-dropping magic movie to use magic attract to attention of the viewer. And like I said, the movie tricked the viewer into thinking about it, and then flick behind another way, where the movie is always 2 steps ahead of the viewer.
And the last part, would you recommend the movie to others? Yes, I will recommend this movie to others because Now You See Me, this movie was an awesome surprise. The film was very entertaining that showed several moods of the scene. The cast was great, which consist of many top star performers such as Jesse Eisenberg and Mark Ruffalo. The action was fun, especially the scene that showed the magic performer. Next page, please. The plot was unique. It doesn't get too convoluted at any point and is a great chance illusion film. This film can make the audience be all in their mind. It is a high comedy thriller film with a new and exciting concept. Suitable as a movie to watch for enjoyment, able to deceive the viewer at all times because the closer you look, the less you see. Next page, please. So that is for this presentation. Thank you for your attention.